Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Anything Blows. My name is Andrew Yika, and a man I haven't had on the channel, I believe, since last December. So we're long overdue. It's coming up to 9 months, so it looks like a pregnancy. You've left me out.
It's been a long time, isn't it? I've always said I'd come find you after the show, and then I don't know. I always see you creeping off some bird. That's why I
Whoa,
don't.
whoa, whoa.
No. We just haven't had a chance to catch up before. But it's good to see you, mate.
It's good to see you all. Joe Love, love that, pun intended. How you doing?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Yeah, all good. Good to be here today. Good turnout. Looking forward to the show on the night as well.
And tonight we're here for Kate McLaren. You've brought both Kates along with you, Kate and Kate. So how does it feel? And we said this, and you've been a big supporter of Johnny. I know Johnny for a long time, and everyone is begging to be on a top tier show. They're praised. They love being on. They call it mini rapturers. How good does it feel that he's finally on the zone?
It's good. It's been a long time coming. Listen, John come to me with the idea of getting into boxing when at the gym. Come in with one idea, left with another idea, and look where he is now. It's all like things for John's hard work. Do you know what I mean? John's been determined, been focused, got exactly what he needed from everyone to help him on the way, and now the show's run himself. He does it in the most professional manner. I think he's probably the biggest small. I don't even like calling John small anymore because he's not small. But one of the best out there, and this is just deserving. I think the zone, and it won't look out of place on the zone. John shows at all. It will show us levels.
And Joe, talk about it there. So you've got two of the stables fighters here, but one on the card, Kate McLaren. Talk about being SSE and how's it working with the new fighter?
Yeah, so Kate's come along leaps and bounds since the get-go. If I'm honest, she's applied herself. She's concentrated new regime in terms of SNC that I've been dealing with her. She sort of threw herself in the deep end in terms of the whole change of what she's been used to in SNC. But yeah, obviously I'm getting good reviews back from Will when with the sparring that she's undertaking. When she's on the pads, he's saying that her strength is coming on leaps and bounds, and I'm seeing a big change in her attitude as well, because I think where she's becoming more confident in what she's actually doing behind the scenes, it's reflecting in her day-to-day actions in the gym. So yeah, big hats off to what she's doing at the moment, and obviously we'll all unfold on fight night. I've got no doubt about it.
And how long have you been doing SSE for, and how long have you been in boxing?
So I've been in boxing since I was 9 years old. Walked into Repton at 9 years old, and sort of went through the whole amateur circuits. Went into some pro gyms when I was around 20 years old, 18 to 20. The TKO gym over in Silvertown, Pro SW, which was up in Loughton. So I've been in around some good prospects at the country scene. And SNC sort of something I've adopted the last 4.5, 5 years. Sort of learnt my craft, self-taught, put my head in the textbooks, got my head in terms of being around fighters that was adopting different styles of SNC with regards to weight training. Again, a lot of bodyweight circuits that I take very serious and sort of incorporate weights alongside that. So yeah, my methods are different, but won't be long before they're proven. And I think a lot of people will sort of jump on the bandwagon and start tweaking what they're doing.
And we talk about that. We see Zone 6 in Loughton. We see with Reese Cooper, with Tyson Gallagher. What is it that we don't see behind the scenes with the SSC, and how it helps, and not only helps, but how it endures and puts a fighter in, not only in the later rounds, but helps with the cardio, the strength, and everything?
Yeah, so obviously, like I said, I've said it on a few interviews now. SNC is quite a generic terms in what it actually develops to and from. Endurance, it plays a massive part. One thing a lot of these fighters are doing, becoming a lot stronger. Yeah, strength is definitely an asset that you need to have, but becoming fit and strong is two different kettles of fish. You need to adopt into your arsenal in terms of maintaining the rounds, being strong throughout the whole fight, and in terms of being able to continue that from start to finish and know when you can go through your paces within the rounds, plays a big part in it. So yeah, there's a lot of running involved, obviously, behind the scenes that people do and don't see. A lot of things are now being logged on social media, so people can see that. But again, like I said, my methods are very different. I incorporate a lot of CrossFit style training, a lot of weight style training, a lot of body weights. With the three intertwined, it's a niche area that I'm sort of tapping into. But again, I truly believe once the fighters start showing that on fight nights and when they're obviously getting their performances on the stage, the results will prove what we're doing.
I love to hear that, and that's great, and it's amazing because I said you don't get enough credit. And when I saw Tyson and with Reece Cooper, just what they're doing before fight, most fighters do pads, do whatever. They're throwing the
Medicine ball.
Yeah, medicine ball. There you go. Sorry, that's my terms. That's why you have to invite me down to the gym. But yeah, it's unreal, and the amount of preparation that goes in just before a fight. So, Will, going back onto you now, did I ask how both of you were, by the way?
Sorry?
Did I ask how both of you were?
No, you didn't.
How are you?
I'm not bad, you?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
I'm brand new. Thank you very much for asking.
Love that. I always say that regardless, not just like But talk about that. So I'm gonna go quickly here because we don't have an hour long to break down everything. But Kate Radomska, Kate McLaren, Tom Welland, and Thomas Galbraith. Is there anyone else I'm missing from the gym?
Yeah.
Sedem.
I've got seven more fighters.
Sedem.
Jake Henty, Mitchell Frierson, Frankie Senior. Who else forgot? There's more.
Let's go on Tom Welland's last performance, and what a highlight reel he's got.
Yeah, Tom Welland, listen, a very, very grounded young man. It's his birthday today, so make sure you message him. He's a very grounded young man, amazing skill set, very focused. You can't ask for more at someone of such a young age.
And I know it's pay-per-view sparring, but could I be invited when he spars Georgia next?
Drop a $5 in a tin, you can come.
100%. Maybe it'll be rising soon because it is pay-per-view. But five is a good price. Anyways, so then go to Thomas Galbraith. Unfortunate last bout, but talk about what happened.
Thomas, a few things going on outside the ring. Maybe just focus on one area at a time and come back stronger. Get his head right. Put you 100% into boxing, and then the results will come. So Thomas just needs a bit of time out, and then hopefully we're getting back in the gym soon.
And the two Kates, talk about Kate Radomska first.
Kate Radomska, she's a gym favourite, hard worker, comes in, says some of the strangest things. You can't understand her sometimes, but she's good as gold. But yeah, listen, she very focused girl. Some good news might be coming for her. We'll make sure we let you know. And yeah, there's a bright future for Kate.
Love to hear that. And the other Kate, the Kate that is making her UK debut on this card, Kate McLaren, and she's only been with you 8 weeks, but it feels like longer.
Yeah, it does. So Kate fit in the stable instantly from probably the first week. She was comfortable, and like you got to, like Joe addressed, it's a big leap what she's done. Come from Australia over to the UK just to take a plunge in the UK pool of boxing. Now, anyone knows that our pool of boxing is a lot deeper than Australian, and it's a lot tougher, a lot harder, and. Kate stepped up to the plate. Kate's really stepped up to the training, to the methods. Like I said, I think Joe hasn't addressed it, but Joe's role isn't just S&C, strength conditioning. Joe plays a massive influence on their mindset as well, huge influence on their mindset. And I really, like I said, I really feel we brought the difference out in Kate, especially in the last 3 or 4 weeks. And I've got nothing but absolute confidence in Kate because of this man's help.
And we go, just before I let you go, and we're going to the second half here. So, Don Thomas, Don Tom Welland, Don Kate. Who am I forgetting here? Sedem. How's Sedem's lost out?
Sedem's going to be out in September on a Dillian White card.
Love that. Black box. And Frankie Senior?
Frankie Senior will be making his debut early next year. Very, very good talent. We're going to... develop him nice and slow, build him along. He's only a young boy, but he can hang with the best. He's had some seriously good spars and shown his level, and I think he'll be a household name in a few years' time.
And the rest I forgot. I know I follow them all on Instagram. But
so I've got Mitch Frierson. We're looking at
the Palace called itself.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, very good, very good. Well, probably Mitch's best performance, I think. Mitch will be back out before the end of the year. Hopefully, we'll try and get that Southern Area title shot at his weight. We've got Jake and Dan. Dan Francis fighting Alfie Winter for the Southern Area. Jake Henty, we're looking at Slav Gejic, who's with my friends Sab Leo and Alex Leo. So there's going to be a bit of a hostile environment against me and my friends, but it's all love. Yeah, just keep the stable's busy and stable's ever growing. Listen, me and Joe are working together well. We're just building a platform for fighters. We're going to be doing a lot more in boxing together. When there's some announcements to come, we'll be coming to you straight away for an interview, mate.
And I love that. Thank you very much. And just before I let you go, talk about that there. You mentioned it there. Do you feel like Jake Henty could help Dan Francis in preparation for Alfie Winter?
No, because he's all Southpaw.
Okay.
But we've been sparring with great talent, Tommy Phillips, who's due to fight on this card as well. Tommy is a very, very serious talent. I think he's going to steal the show. If it's my honest opinion, I think he's going to steal the show on a night with a Class A performance. And him and Dan Francis had a great spar together. That's another pay-per-view spar, I'd say. And listen, there's plenty of people out there that can help Dan. I've got my old fighter O'Hara coming down this week. He's going to do some rounds with him as well. So Dan's going to be more than ready for that fight.
If I let both of you go, talk about that there. What Will just picked up on, talk about the mindset, because it's been coming into boxing more recently, and mindset coaching and sports therapy. You know, Linus has one, and everyone has one in the sport, or are starting to get more of them. Talk about and we see now the mental health aspect. We see with the anxiety, Tyson Fury, everyone sharing their story. How much does it help them to lock in and passing your experience onto them, and not only help them come, but also outside the ring to keep them settled?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, listen, mental health is something that wasn't really tapped into 10 years ago. Tyson Fury was, take my hat off, massive, massive, massive influence into that, to sort of get that out there, the knowledge of it, in terms of allowing people to feel comfortable enough to start talking about it. Everyone's going to have their own opinion on it. I've read his book, to be honest with you, Man Behind the Mask, phenomenal. And obviously, again, you can sort of show your... if it's relatable, then it will work for you. If it's not, you might just be reading it as a Tyson Fury fan. But anyway, take my hat off. Brilliant, brilliant book. And again, a lot of the young fighters now, they're very exposed to social media. They're exposed to a lot of things going on outside the gym, which 15 years ago, before there was all the Facebooks and the Twitters and Instagrams, there was no distraction. It was the gym, it was the trainer, and then it was your family life. That was it. So I think that sort of plays a big part in terms of letting them to become led astray as such. What we're trying to do at Elite Boxing is keep everyone focused, keep everyone grounded, knowing what your job is. Understanding, look, there's a format. You're coming in the gym, you're training, you're going home, you're resting, you're eating, you're coming back in the gym, you're doing your S&C, you're going home, you're training, you're eating. That is an ideal camp. But in my opinion, we need to have that 24/7 whilst you're obviously becoming and sustaining your professional career, if I'm honest. You're not going to be doing this forever, and that's what you've got to take into account. Keep your head, keep your focus, keep your drive. Know that there is a bigger picture outside boxing later on down the line. Treat this as your job, as it is. Keep yourself fundamentals in order in terms of allowing yourself to not be exposed to things outside the ring, so you can concentrate on your job when fight night does come. The motivational side of things, the mindset, the focus, the discipline, the drive, everything has to come from the ground up. So if we can get hold of these fighters from a young age, even if, like I said it in another interview, if you've started your career now, you want to start adopting the mindset, focus, and obviously if you're already into your career, we can start putting some things in place to tweak the distractions and allowing you to concentrate on getting the job done. So motivational mindset is something that we're challenging. Again, it's a very grey area, but it's an area that needs to be adopted to get the best results out of the fighter.
And just to let the both of you go, what's the message to not only your stables fans, your fans, everyone that supports you, and everyone that's coming to tune, not only for Kate, but when your next fighters are next out, Saddam and obviously Tom. Tom's a superstar, future world champion.
Sure enough, yeah, without a doubt, as you hit the nail on the head. Look, the stable is young, it's buzzing, it's very vibrant in terms of what's going on inside the gym. We've made some adaptations in terms of obviously will allow me to get involved. I truly believe that the boxers are at a very, very, very good standard. And like you said, there's definitely a few world champions in there. With allowing me to sort of come on board, I've said it before and I'll say it again, we are going to make machines out of these young fighters. So that is the title. In fact, that is what I'm sticking with. The results won't lie. As soon as they obviously start taking the stage, get the job done.
Will, last message to your supporters, all your stable fighters, Kate that's going to be on this card, and everyone that supports you, your stable, and everyone that sends you messages, and what can they expect?
Just keep an eye on what's to come. The stable's just building, getting bigger and bigger. With people like Joe in, we're just going to get stronger and stronger, and the results will come. keep supporting, and we appreciate all the support we've had so far.
And maybe get me on Misfits one day.
Get your get your Misfits one.
Love that, ladies and gentlemen. Will Jones and Joe Love.
Lovely.
God
Thank you
bless.
very much.
Thank you very much.